presentation class. Okay. Then from 1st of July till 5th of July, if we talk about, it is our foundation class. Okay. And now from 8th of July, it means from Monday, we will be starting our syllabus from module A, and that will be our same timing of classes. Okay, Hindi classes will be available at 8 to 9 p.m. Okay, bilingual classes are available at 8 to 9 p.m. Okay. Rajesh sir, it's already 7:04 and we have started the class. I think it's not a late. So let's continue. So this is our day, and from 8th of July, do remember we will be starting our syllabus in proper detail. So before moving forward, this is our foundation class. What we are going to do in the foundation class, we will be starting from a certain terminologies discussed, and in the end of the session, I will be taking certain questions on what we have covered till now. Okay, that we will be talking today. Let's start. So the first term, before moving forward, this is the important date. I guess till now you all have know by heart the dates of your exam. So 20th of October, we have Indian economy, Indian financial system. 26th of October, we have our principles and practices of banking. 27th of October, we have our accounting and financial management for bankers. And 9th of November, we will be having our retail banking and wealth management. Okay, so these are the 4 dates that we have to remember. Accordingly, we have to cover the syllabus and start revision as well. So let's start with the first term of today's session. That will be our functions of central bank. If we talk about the central bank of our country, so we know RBI is the central bank of our country. Can someone tell me when RBI was established? When RBI was established? Can someone tell me? When RBI was established, that's the central bank of our country. 1934 and 35, 2 years I am getting here in the answer. If we talk about RBI, the central bank of our country, RBI have a certain history. The first time recommended to have the central bank of our country, it was given by Hilton Young Commission in 1926. Hilton Young Commission, which is also known as your Royal Commission on Indian Currency and Finance. That's the committee, or that's the commission who have first time recommended that we need a central bank in our country. After that, in 1934, RBI Act was introduced, or RBI Act was passed. Okay. And when we talk about establishment, 1935, 1st April is the date when establishment of RBI was done. So RBI's establishment happened in the year 1935 on the date that is 1st of April. On 1st of April 1935, we have established Reserve Bank of India, the central bank of our country. Okay. So earlier RBI used to be called as a private shareholders bank. The Reserve Bank of India was the private shareholder bank. Reason behind being the private shareholder bank was because RBI was established with the initial capital of 5 crore. And this 5 crore initial capital have been given by individual persons like us. And that's why we call RBI, we used to call RBI the private shareholders bank. But now RBI is the government's bank. And when RBI became government's bank in 1949, in 1949, 1st January, we have seen the nationalization of RBI. We have seen the nationalization of RBI. So RBI was nationalized in the year 1st January 1949. And with the help of nationalization process, RBI became the Bank of Government of India. Earlier, it was the private bank because the individual like us have given the funds to establish the central bank of our country. Clear? Let me know. Your video is not showing on the app. Are you, sir, in the batch? This recording is not available. That's what you are saying. In the batch, the class is not available or the recording is not available. Can you drop a mail to the support at the ID? Can you drop the same mail regarding the same context to the support at the ID? Okay, so this is the history of RBI. In 1926, RBI's Hilton Young Commission was introduced, which recommended the first time that a country's central bank should be there. In 1934, RBI Act 1934 came. In 1935, 1st April, establishment of RBI have been done. Initial capital was 5 crore. Then in 1949, nationalization of RBI have been done. So what are the functions that is performed by the central bank of our country? So central bank performs issuing of currency. So if we talk about the currency notes 2 and above, I will write here. If we talk about the currency notes 2 and above notes, they are printed by RBI. Printed by RBI in printing press. How many printing press we have? We have 4 printing press, where the currency note 2 and above is printed by Reserve Bank of a country. Okay. Apart from that, if we talk about this, RBI print paper currency under the RBI Act 1934. RBI Act 1934, Section 22. This section gives right to RBI to print all the denomination of notes or all the denomination of currency except rupee 1. 1 rupee note cannot be printed by RBI, but 2 and above all the currency can be printed by RBI. This have been said under the RBI Act 1934 Section 22. The first paper currency that RBI have printed, first paper currency RBI printed was 5 rupee note. It was 5 rupee note. In 1938, RBI have printed the first paper currency in India and it was of 5 rupee note. Okay. Acha, if we talk about 1 rupee note, who prints 1 rupee note? Who prints the 1 rupee note? On 2 and above all notes, the signature will be of the governor of RBI. RBI governor signature will be there on all the 2 and above currency notes. Okay, government of India, everyone is state government. Why it will be a state government? No. 1 rupee note and all the coins. 1 rupee note and all the coins will be printed by government of India. Okay, rupee 1 note and all coins. It will be produced by Ministry of Finance. It means Government of India. Okay, do remember that. Under the Coinage Act, under the Coinage Act 1906, which have a latest edition or latest amendment in the year 2011, this Coinage Act have given the rights to the Government of India to produce all the coins in the country. Okay, to produce all the coins in the year 2021. Sorry, 2011. Okay, so do remember this. The currency note will be printed by RBI of 2 and above notes. Apart from that, RBI also ensure the stability of banking system in the country. The stability of banking system in the country will be also a responsibility of the RBI. Lender of last resort to commercial bank. If no one is providing currency notes, or let's say if no one is providing loan to the commercial banks when they need money, they have a last option, that is Central Bank of India, that is RBI, to take the funds from. So whenever our commercial bank needs a fund, they go with their own branches, they ask money from their own branches or from other banks. Apart from that, they can go to the money market, they can go to the capital market, they can take a loan from NBFC or somewhere else, from LIC or something. But if they are not able to find the funds anywhere, then the last option will be RBI. And definitely, when banks come to take the fund from RBI, they will be getting the funds. So that's why RBI is known as a lender of last resort. Okay, next. Next we have, it is also a lender of last resort for Government of India. If Government of India needs fund, then RBI is the last option which provide funds to the government. Apart from that, RBI also formulate the monetary policy in which all the direct and indirect instruments will be decided or will be discussed by Reserve Bank of India, that as per the requirement of the economy. Okay, as per the requirement of the economy. So if economy needs a kind of situation where prices should be reduced, in that situation, RBI will increase the policy rates of monetary policy, which reduce the money supply in the economy. Okay, so there are two types of monetary policy: expansionary monetary policy and contractionary monetary policy. So expansionary monetary policy is that monetary policy in which RBI reduces the policy rates, which increase the money supply in the market. And the second one is contractionary, in which RBI increases the policy rates, which decreases the money supply in the country. Okay. Now, next we have a gross domestic product. Acha, what is GDP? You let me know. What is GDP? What is GDP? The money value, let me know what is GDP, gross domestic product. Ma'am, where these printing press are located, they are in the Devas, Nasik, Mysore and Salboni. One is in Devas, MP, Nasik, Maharashtra, Salboni is West Bengal. Okay. So apart from that, Devas, Nasik, Mysore and Salboni. Salboni is in the West Bengal. Total value of goods and services produced in a country. The cost of total products and services produced in a country. Okay. Everybody is saying whatever production happen in the geographical, or we can say within the country, or we can say the geographical boundary of a country. Both are same. So when it comes to the gross, what is the meaning of gross value? Gross means the total value of a product. Gross means the total value of a product. And what does total means? Total means the overall value of a product will be counted as a total value of your product. Okay, it will be counted as what? It will be counted as a total value of your product. So gross means the total value. Let's say, for example, if we talk about any product, and let's say there are two persons who want to purchase the same product. Mr. A and Mr. B. These are two persons. They both want to purchase, let's say, iPhone. The price of iPhone is, let's say, 2 lakh, and they both want to purchase the same phone. Mr. A have 3 lakh rupees and Mr. B only have, let's say, for example, 1.5 lakh. So let me know who will be capable of purchasing this iPhone. Mr. A, Mr. B, both or none? Who will be capable of purchasing this iPhone? Everybody is saying A. Definitely A will be capable of purchasing the phone. A will go to the Inspire store or Apple store and he will purchase the phone from, let's say, Apple store. He have paid 3 lakh, 2 lakh rupees for phone. And let's say, for example, he have paid 5,000 rupees for the charger and something. So he have paid the 2 lakh 5,000 rupee to Apple store and have purchased this product, right? Now, if I talk about Mr. B, can Mr. B also purchase the same phone? Yes or no? He wants the same phone to be purchased. Will he be capable of purchasing this phone? Yes or no? Some are saying yes. No, B do not want to take a loan. B do not want to take a loan. What are the other options available to B? What are the other options available to B? Very good. He can stole. Stealing is not an option to us. Okay, so he can purchase the second hand phone. Now, let's say, for example, there is certain Mr. C. He have purchased the same phone 6 months ago. He have purchased 6 months ago the same phone. Okay, now he want to sell this phone because he wants to upgrade his phone. So Mr. B is purchasing from him at the same amount which available to him, that is 1.5 lakh. So he was capable of purchasing phone at 1.5 lakh rupees by purchasing from C, and Mr. A have purchased the same phone from Apple store at the amount of 2 lakh rupees. So what happened here? Now you can see this 2 lakh rupees of phone is a gross value, but when it comes to 1.5 lakh, this is the net value of this product. Why net value? Because we have deducted the depreciation. Why Mr. C is ready to sell this phone at 1.5 lakh? Why he's selling phone of which he have purchased 6 months ago in 5,000, 50,000 less amount? Because we have subtracted the depreciation here. What is depreciation? Depreciation simply means decrease in the value of assets. So we have used that value, we have utilized that product. So whatever value we have used in these 6 months, that value have to be subtracted. And after subtracting that, we have got to the value of 1.5 lakh. So there are two types of market. One type we have a primary market. One we have a primary market. Primary market is a market where you purchase the fresh phone or the fresh product and services or the first hand product and services. And the second market we have is a secondary market. Secondary market is a market where used product will be purchased or sold by the people. So Mr. B have purchased the phone from secondary market. That's why we are calculating net value. And Mr. A have purchased from the primary market. That's why we have calculated the gross value. So gross means the total value of a product without deducting anything from the product's value. And if we talk about the net value, net means remained value. Net value means the remained value. And the remained value will be calculated after deducting the depreciation from the product price. After deducting what? After deducting the depreciation. So net means the remained one. So you can see here gross means total. Net means remained value. It's a total value. Okay. So obviously, whatever product and services, whatever bike we are purchasing, car or laptop or whatever we are purchasing, every year its value is declining because we are using that product, because we are using that commodity. That's why its value is keep declining. Okay, and when the value is declining, we have to deduct the depreciation. So to calculate the net value, what we have to do? Simply gross minus depreciation. Gross minus depreciation is the net value. Let me know, is it clear? The difference between gross value and net value is clear? Yes or no? Is it clear to everyone? Okay, clear. Done. Next. Next, we have a domestic product and a national product. Domestic product means what? Production within the geographical boundary of a country. Geographical boundary of a country. And now, within the geographical boundary, who is producing this product? Doesn't matter. It can be Indian who is producing this product. It can be Indian person. It can be Indian company. Or it can be a foreign citizen, or it can be a foreign company. Doesn't matter. What matters is production should be done within the geographical boundary of a country. So whatever production have been done in the country within the geographical boundary of a country, that is known as your what? Domestic product. Okay. And in national product means the production should be done by citizen. Okay. The production should be done by citizen. By citizen, whatever production have been happen by citizen, production will be counted in the national product. And whether it is within or outside the geographical boundary. Now, doesn't matter the citizen is within the geographical boundary or outside the geographical boundary, doesn't matter to us. What matter is production should be done by the citizen within India or outside the country. That is known as your national product. Okay, so simply we can say domestic product means production. Let's say this circle is a geographical boundary. Okay, so let's say this is India. Now, whatever goods and services we are producing within this geographical boundary, whether it is produced by Indian or it is produced by a foreigner, doesn't matter, but the production should be done within the geographical boundary of a country. It means very obvious that what matter is this geographical boundary. In the domestic product, what matter is this geographical boundary. Okay, now, if I talk about the national product, national product simply means the production should be done by the citizen of a country. The production should be done by the citizen of a country within or outside the geographical boundary, doesn't matter, but it should be a citizen who is producing goods. So let's say he is Indian. He is Indian. So that's why this product will be known as the national product. Clear? So what is important in domestic product? Geographical boundary. What is important in national product? It is your citizens' production. Clear? Let me know. Okay, clear to all. Chalo, let's continue. So you can see the definition here. The more detail we will be covering when we will be covering the chapter in detail. Okay, do not worry about it. Now, GDP, gross domestic product, or GDP, is the total value of all goods and services that a country produces in a certain period. Country produces, it means production have been done in the geographical boundary of a country. Okay, next, GNP, gross national product. Gross national product refers to the total value of all goods and services produced by the resident and businesses of a country irrespective of the location of production, living both inside and outside the country. Okay, that will be counted as your national product. Doesn't matter where the production is happening, irrespective of the location of production, but it should be produced by whom? By the resident of your country, that by the citizen of your country. That's the gross national product. Okay, now let's talk about module C. Module C is Indian financial architecture. So, one more thing I want to add here, the module C and D orientation we will be having at the time of registration will start of JAIIB, right? So, in that orientation, I will be covering all the important terms of your module C and D together. So today till now we have completed A and B because from 8th of July we will be starting A, then B. So that's why. And now C, a little bit discussion of C we will done here, and the rest will be start when the C module we will be starting. Okay. Now Indian financial architecture, it is Indian financial system, then Indian banking structure, banking laws, development financial institution, microfinance institution, non-banking financial companies, insurance companies, Indian financial system, and the last one will be reforms and developments in the banking sector. Okay, these are the total 8 units we have in module C, and module C is the second important module of your syllabus. Okay, now let's start. So, types of financial system. First of all, let me know what is financial system. What is financial system? What is financial system? Let me know. If an RI being outside, will it be considered as, obviously it will be considered because he is the citizen of our country. He is living abroad, but he is citizen of our country. It will be considered as a system which involves financial transaction of people, transformation of saving to needy sector. It consists of financial products. Okay, what about rest? So if we talk about financial system, it's simply a system where we exchange of funds, the system where we exchange funds among the persons who have surplus of money and the persons who have deficit money. Okay, when we talk about financial system means what? A system where exchange of funds will be done among the persons who have surplus money and the persons who have deficit of money. Surplus money people means those people who have funds available in their accounts, who are capable of investing in the shares, bond, debentures, or who are making savings in the bank account. So let's say, for example, if I talk about, there are two parties, let's say. There are two parties. One is Adda 24/7. Okay, one party is Adda 24/7, and the second party is me. Let's say, for example, Amanjot. Okay, these are the two parties in front of you. Let me know out of these party, which party you will call as a party with surplus of money and the party of deficit of money. Let me know. Which party will be known as a surplus and which will be known as a deficit. Okay. Adda surplus, I am deficit. Adda surplus, Adda deficit. Okay. It depends who needs money and who has. Very good. Correct. So if we talk about, let's say for example, company have issued the share. This company issued the shares. Okay. And here I am purchasing share. If I am purchasing the shares of this company, it means what? I am the person with surplus money. I am the party with surplus money. And Adda 24/7 is the party of deficit of money because this company is taking money from me. Because this company is taking money from me. So in that situation, Adda 24/7 will be the deficit party. I will be the surplus party. Now let's say, for example, I need a funds to purchase the house. So I have applied, I have given a loan application to the bank. So in that situation, I will be a party who become the party with deficit of money, and bank will become the party with surplus of money. Okay, sometimes banks also take loans from the RBI or from other parties. In that situation, when bank is taking money, it means bank have become the party with deficit of money, and the party who is giving loan to the banks, they are known as the surplus party. So do understand that who is taking money and who is giving money accordingly, right? Accordingly, we will call the parties as a surplus or a deficit. And when we make these parties exchange the fund, that system is known as financial system. And this will be done how? This will be done, if we talk about financial system, it have three components. The financial system have three components. And those are financial markets. Second, financial product and services. And the third will be your market participant. Clear? So these are the components of your financial system. When I talk about the financial market is a place where parties come and exchange their fund. By using the financial product and services, parties exchange their fund under the financial market. And those parties who comes under the financial market to exchange their funds, they are known as your market participants. They are known as what? They are known as your market participants. Clear? Let me know. Okay, done. So that's the financial system. And the financial system have two types. The first is informal and the second one is formal. So informal financial system is a such kind of financial system which do not have any regulatory body. Right, that financial system which do not have any regulatory body, that is known as your informal financial system. Like no regulatory body is there to guide you or to give you guidance or to put restrictions on you. Okay, so informal financial system will cover your money lenders. When you need funds and you are taking funds from your relatives, from your friends, from your family member, that's the informal, because there is no terms and conditions in that situation. It's not mandatory that you have to provide the interest rate at this MCLR rate. Okay, that there is no such kind of restriction that you have to give the collateral to your family members or friends or the relatives from whom you are taking funds. So that's an informal financial system, which is not regulated by any regulatory body in the country. They individually decide their own terms and conditions of providing the funds. Formal financial system is that financial system where all the regulatory bodies will be available who are deciding what should be done, how should be done. Okay, like in case of banks, in case of NBFCs, microfinance institutions, right, LIC, they all are what? They all are the formal financial system. They all are what? They all are formal financial system. Clear? So these are the two types of financial markets, or sorry, financial system we have. The formal financial system started in India in 1770 when we have started our first bank, that was the Bank of Hindustan. The Bank of Hindustan was the first bank of India which was established in Kolkata in 1770 year, and it was the first bank. It was what? It was the first bank of India which started the formal financial system in the country. Correct? Now, Indian banking structure, as I have told you, 1770 was the first year in which Bank of Hindustan was introduced. Apart from that, a lot of banks are there which are important, like the presidency banks are important, SBI is important. Apart from that, Imperial Bank of India is important. Okay, Imperial Bank of India is important. RBI's history is important. So that we will be covering in this chapter, that is Indian banking structure of yours. Okay. So these are the certain banks which are very important. The first Bank of India was the Bank of Hindustan. In 1770, this bank was established in Calcutta. Okay. Now this is important. This have been asked in every paper. In May, in October 2023, and now in June 2024, every time this question have been asked in match the following or directly, somehow this question have been seen. Okay, that is Bank of Baroda, Dena Bank, which this is about the merger of banks. This is about merger of banks. And in 2019, the Bank of Baroda merged Dena Bank and Vijaya Bank with it, which have created the Bank of Baroda again. Now in 2020, all these banks have been merged. That is PNB with Oriental Bank of Commerce and United Bank of India, Union Bank of India with Andhra Bank and Corporation Bank, Canara Bank with Syndicate Bank, Indian Bank with Allahabad Bank. Okay, so these all banks have been merged. After the merger of all of these banks, we have only 12 public sector banks. We have how much public sector banks? We have only 12 public sector banks, which used to be 27. We used to have 27 public sector banks, but now only 12 public sector banks are there. And these are the latest mergers that happened in the banking industry. Okay. Now, so let's practice certain question that you have to answer, and I will let you know is it right or wrong. Okay. So the first is, which of the following statement true about the inflation? The statement true about inflation. Which of the following statement is true about inflation? Everybody is going with D. No, D, A, and C. Three options are coming. Okay. So first is saying rise in the general level of prices. That's very much true. That's definitely true. Second is saying leads to rise in purchasing power. The purchasing power will be increasing. Of whom? Of money or of people? We do not know. Increase in money value? No. Always the money value will decline if there is an inflation. So this is also wrong. So obviously A and B is wrong. Right answer is A. Okay, right answer will be your A option. Now, next question. Which of the following concept is just opposite to deflation? Concept opposite to deflation. B, I am getting. Okay, everybody is going with the B option. So what is deflation? Deflation is also known as what? It is also known as negative inflation. You can call it a negative inflation, or you can call it opposite of inflation. Okay. In deflation, what happens? The prices started declining. That's what the deflation is. So right answer is your definitely B, that is inflation. Very good. Now, globalization of Indian economy means what? Globalization of Indian economy means what? A, B, C, or D? Okay, everybody is going with the C option. Let's see. Stepping up external borrowings, establishing Indian business units abroad. Obviously, you are establishing Indian business abroad. It's a part of globalization. It might be right. Let's see further. Linking Indian economy with world economies. This is correct. Giving up programs of import substitution. This might be also correct. So you can see B, C, and D somehow individually are related to the globalization. But when it comes to the answer, we will put the right answer C because it is the most appropriate. It's obviously when you are starting globalization, you are establishing Indian business abroad. Obviously, you are actually giving up programs of import substitution, but not as correct as the C option because it defines the definition of the globalization. So most appropriate answer was the C. Okay, done. Now, the most appropriate measure of country's economic growth is the dash. GDP, NDP, NNP, GNP. Okay, everybody is going with the A option. That's correct, GDP. Because I have told you economic growth means increase in the production, increase in the national output. So whenever the production is increasing, it increases the GDP. And whenever GDP is increasing, it increases the economic growth. Correct. Inflation is caused as the result of which of the following is a cause of inflation? Inflation is caused as a result of increase in money supply, fall in production, decrease in money supply without a corresponding increase in production, decrease in money supply without a corresponding decrease in production. Okay. Done. So when I talk about inflation is caused as a result of what? Fall in production, decrease in money supply. Achha, money supply is decreasing without a corresponding increase in production. Decrease in money supply without a corresponding decrease in production. So right answer will be what? Increase in money supply. Whenever money supply is increasing, that increases the inflation, no doubt. Okay. Business cycle is also known as what? Business cycle is also known as what? It is economic cycle. You can call it economic cycle or you can call it as a trade cycle also. Trade cycle, economic cycle or business cycle, all are correct. Done. Next. Which of the following statement is true for economic planning in India? A statement true about economic planning in India. Okay. See, everyone is saying. Chalo, let's see. India adopted a system of 5-yearly planning to address its various socio-economic problems. That's true. We started creating 5-year plans. The Indian government adopted 5-year plan starting from first year plan that was in 1951. That is also true. It means both the statements are correct. Very good. C answer is correct. Both the statements are correct. India has one of the world's dash growing economies. It also has one of the most dash society. Now, what will be the answer? Yes, we have economic planning in India. Niti Aayog is doing the same work. The economic planning right now done by the Niti Aayog. Okay. D, everyone is saying very good. India is the world's fastest growing economy, but also the most unequal society. Very good. D is correct. Fastest and unequal. Done. So this is all for today. We have discussed. Now, next class will be on Monday, that is on 8th of July. And on 8th of July, we will be starting our syllabus in detail from a module A. So do not forget to join the class. Apart from that, one more information I want to give you all. When we are having the first class, like the next class, that is from 8th of July. So for 8th till 14th or 13th, I guess, for 1 week, we will be having a 2 hours class. For 1 week, we will be having a 2 hours class. So from 8th of July, we will be having a 2-hour class. Do remember this when we starting our syllabus. Okay, from Monday onwards, for 1 week, we will be having 2 hours class. Okay, now, one more thing, from 13th of July. From 13th of July, I am starting your PPB. From 13th of July, PPB will also be starting. Okay, and the timing of PPB will be 9 to 10 p.m. The timing of PPB will be 9 to 10 p.m. Clear? So do remember that from 8th of July, we will be having a 2 hours class. And from 13th of July, we will be also starting the PPB subject of yours. On 13th, we will be having the orientation. Okay. Chalo. Now, let's end the session here. Those who want to purchase the batches, as you know, from Monday onwards, we will be having a proper detailed classes of your syllabus, and we are starting syllabus. So the classes you are watching right now is a resolution batch, which is available at 81% discount. If you go for the Mahapack, you will get 81% discount with double validity. To enroll, simply you have to download the Adda 24/7 application. So what you have to do, simply go to the Adda 24/7 application. On the home page, you have to select the exam category. Okay, so this is the home page of your application. Okay, here simply check all the batch courses, JAIIB, CAIIB, then JAIIB October. You will find the Mahapack as well as the resolution batch available here. Both the batches are available at 81% discount. Also, the double validity will available on your Mahapack with the 81% discount. So this is the batch. When you scroll down, you will also find the study plan here. Okay, the study plan is also available here. All the subject study plan is there. To enroll, simply click on the buy now option and enter a code here that will be your Y496. Once you apply, you will find here 80% discount will be given to you when you purchase from Adda 24/7 application. So 1% additional discount will be there if you use the coins. Okay, this is how you can enroll in any of the batch. You can go for the Mahapack as well. This is your Mahapack. You can check all the details will be available here. When you scroll down, you will have to click on the buy now option, enter a code here, Y496 and apply. You can see 6 plus 6 months validity is available. Okay, so 1% additional discount will be available to you when you use the coins on the application. So you can see 80% discount is available right now. 81% discount is not available. After today, the discount will be less than 80%. As you know, earlier it was 81. Now it is 80. Then after it will become 79 or 77 something. So if you want to enroll soon by using the code Y496. And from Monday onwards, we will be starting our syllabus from module A. Okay. 9 to 11. No, PPB class timing will be 9 to 10 p.m. PPB time is 9 to 10 p.m. 8th July timing is 6 to 8. Okay. Yes, we do have. I will share the number here, sir, with you. Okay, so just wait for 2 minutes. So this is how you can enroll. Apart from that, as you know, we have also started the new channel that will be your JAIIB CAIIB English medium channel. That channel will be dedicated to all the English medium sessions for your JAIIB as well as for your CAIIB. So you can go and check JAIIB CAIIB English medium channel. Do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon so that all the upcoming sessions notification be given to you. Okay. Difference between Mahapack and resolution batch. In the resolution batch, you will get the comprehensive classes, topic-wise test, full-length mock test. Okay. And it will be available 24/7 recording all the classes to you. In Mahapack, your comprehensive classes, your upcoming revision batches, your upcoming crash course batch, your upcoming MCQ batch, all will be added. Okay. All will be added to your Mahapack. Apart from that, in Mahapack, you will get test topic-wise and full length. But additional facility will also be there. All the batches will be available in Mahapack with the mini and Maha marathons. That's the difference between the two. Okay. From 8th to 1 week, the timing will be 6 to 8 p.m. Okay, 2-hour class will be there for 1 week only, and it will be 6 to 8 p.m. timing will be there. Clear? So I see you all Monday at 6 p.m. with our upcoming session on module A with the unit number 1. We will be starting our syllabus. And those who want to enroll soon by using the code Y496 so that you will get the maximum discount, which is available right now is 80%. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you everyone for joining the session and take care. Good night to all.